Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run left with Pollard.
That's my fault.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll try to throw now. Prescott escaping the pressure right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
To throw is Prescott. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the 7. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, the so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible, so I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope, and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're starting to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. to throw. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. So the first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Elliott on first down, got to get this back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Bogus, I can't get out.
And they move this all the way down to the 9.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. It'll be a handoff to Pollard, and from the 9 they get this to the 5-yard line. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Prescott.
Oh, come on. Where y'all at?
Touchdown. Irv Smith Jr. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. The extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Williams now on the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you could build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Impossible. Right.
Back to throw here. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And incomplete on the deep ball. So, Charles, you look at this offense, so what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So finally completes his first pass. Credit the defense, though. They've been showing him some different looks, keeping him off balance.
Yeah, I like the observation that you had there, because when you give him different looks and give any quarterback different looks, it takes just a little bit longer to process sometimes, and you don't throw the ball with the same confidence. You're not sure that that's where you should go with the football. And that's worked for the defense early in this game. And now he's got his first completion. Let's see if his confidence comes back and he starts to get into a nice little groove.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley.
Amazing.
And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people, because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers, because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And the Cowboys pressure gets that.
Ain't no way all them dudes playing that good defense and cover 4.
Lawrence getting him there and bringing him to the ground.
Well, on that one, they go with the play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything is working pretty well. For the defensive
What's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one, because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Switch. He's coming. We got double up.
The give is to Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. He can rack up those tackles in bunches in the run game from that middle linebacker spot.
And what he has to do is make sure he congratulates the guys in front and tells them thanks a lot, because as the guy in the middle, the Mike linebacker, you're counting on your front 3, your front 4, your front 5, whatever you've got in front of you to take up all the blocking, allow you to roam and hit, and that's what he did on that play.
Prescott to throw it. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. A handoff to Barkley. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
crazy.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
The Giants on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Here's a give to Barkley. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
How about to say, man, this nigga.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset.
This nigga, you just seen the way he just avoided this damn block that was right in his face.
It's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
A first down carry for Barkley. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll be brought
Fuck y'all on here,
down
laying
at the
back.
48-yard line.
Joe got the greatest defense known to man.
He just does what he does.
Don't get on here with that
Sounds
shit.
trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt.
Get on here with that fucking
He's reduced me to not throwing the ball at all. That's where I'm at.
Find ways to pick up key first downs.
Joe, a problem for you?
Problem, though.
They'll run on first down. Barkley, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 30.
Listen, man, if you could hear the frustration in Brooks' motherfucking voice.
The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and
What's
quickness,
going
so
here,
they've got
Brooks?
a back that's
It's
both.
7-0, but I done punted and threw a pick already.
But man, his first step is so
And it's
quick.
second
Man,
quarter.
that ain't got,
It is something,
that ain't
isn't it?
got shit,
Because
man.
you
Go on,
think
run the
of that type
score
of
real
speed,
quick.
getting to the perimeter and turning upfield. But also, when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast, the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before
He got
out
2
of
crosses
bounds.
out there?
He definitely got 2.
5 yards is the
I'm talking about like for real.
first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
They just feel like it.
Nah, he definitely got 2. But the one that's a problem, play linebacker.
I need $8 to get on, man. What $8? I know he had.
That's
I know
who you
he got
play?
the funeral. No, I know I already lost. I played Rev. Rev called a timeout with 2 seconds left to score again. Me. Nope. Yeah.
And he's
Yeah,
dropped
Rev
just
man
before
ran
the
some
line to gain.
2 seconds left, up 14.
Pickup leaves him
Up
with 3rd
13.
and 1. Not a whole lot there. The defense
he
was ready and looked
he
for
got
that run pass option.
Listen,
You get the sense
he got
the next time
he
has that
got about 3
opportunity,
plays
he may keep
last
it
night.
himself and get to the
I
perimeter.
threw an interception with like
Probably owes his back a little bit of
a
an
minute left to
apology
go.
on that one, huh?
So it wasn't no turnover battle. He
Run
threw
forward
2 picks.
Barkley.
I just couldn't get nothing on the run game. I probably missed a couple holes. He hit 1. He had 1 long run with Favre. 7 to 8 yards. He ain't score on it.
With a lucky number
Other than that,
13
Favre just falling
touchdowns now
forward.
on the year.
And then it's
And
beating
the
that man,
Giants
beating
are
that
an
Saints
extra
to the other
point away
side.
from tying up this football game.
He ain't do nothing special. That's too much.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter.
You won, though. Who you play?
So all even at 7 now as they
Oh,
kick it
yeah.
away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Sheesh, that'll piss me off.
The Dallas
Show you the
offense
trick.
here set to begin the
Man,
drive.
Taylor for
And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right.
There we go.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
There we go, Timmy Turner.
Picked off at the 39. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right.
He rolled right
and
into
trying to shift
somebody
the
that time.
coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, get that.
Second quarter
Come
action
on.
with
Why you throw it so
1:59
far
remaining.
away?
So the Giants now are going to turn it over to their field goal unit. This just a 24-yard attempt. Badgley able to knock this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw there caught by Gallup. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
We got kill. 27.
Right.
Prescott on first down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Do they change real people, or that's
get
just
that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
always open, man? I get it. Oh, man.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott.
Oh, they're going to let him jump. Oh, my goodness.
Smith Jr. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 43.
That's a good-looking play to me. The big tight end on a crossing route coming underneath. Sometimes he can gain some serious momentum going forward, can't he?
Yeah, he can indeed, and pretty well executed there. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Prescott on play action. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Dexter Lawrence able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
Man, I need a defensive play.
Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Prescott escaping the pressure right.
Oh, my goodness, baby.
And he's got him complete.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go.
The fact that they just let Joe throw in the middle of the field like that, man. No.
What's Cowboy
on third down? It's Prescott.
Yep.
Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down.
Now, how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
About a trade?
On 1st and 10, Prescott flushed out right. But it's caught on the right side of Smith. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left.
LJ, it's a couple of mainly, couple of, I don't give a fuck what I got. I got motherfucker riding over here. They couldn't give me nothing for him. I'm talking about a motherfucking nothing. Do you hear me?
A first down carry by
D-Sox, same goddamn thing.
And he's going to go down in the field of play. So they say no to the field goal try.
What he doing?
And now time has run out.
He has 5 seconds left on the clock.
So we come
right
halftime here with the visiting Giants out on top. As we send John over to Orlando for
halftime.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Halftime report.
10-7,
Take it
me.
away, Coach. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. Fielded right around the 8. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
I feel sorry.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
I'm surprised Thomas got a deal out of him.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
He had to run into him at Walmart or something. He ain't sent him.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes.
He gonna wake up one day
and he can pick up a lot
not
of
being a
yardage
franchise.
after the
That's what the
catch.
fuck
But in
gonna
this
happen.
situation,
No
the
hesitation.
defense was effective, able to stop him.
None.
Get a
You hear me?
good steam going.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
Yeah, I vaguely remember who that was, too, man. I'm trying to think of who that name was, man.
Now Saquon Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I
That was
think
around
the
that
play
money,
gets made
around that
by
money,
the defensive
around that
front.
money era.
Because if they can't get upfield, Their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
2nd down and 8.
They'll set up a throw.
Thomas a lie now. There's one thing
That is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
There's one thing he gonna do.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring
Hold on.
opportunities for both sides.
A second.
There's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Everybody can be hurt.
A second.
Everybody can be hurt.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Good. Good.
This is Barkley.
Kimbrough, you damn near out of this motherfucker.
Kimbrough ain't watching no stream.
Somebody send this to Kimbrough. Tell the man you need to watch this game. You might need to tune the fuck in, Captain. Nah, I'll boot the fuck
On the
out of
run, it's
Kimbrough.
Barkley. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
116 yards rushing for him so far as his
Saquon done
terrific
turned on.
season continues here.
Damn it, that might be that. Listen, that might save his motherfucking spot for the rest of the franchise. But I'm
On
recruiting right
1st
now to
down,
replace him.
Barkley into the secondary again.
There we go.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Long bring the motherfuckers in, ain't it?
Extra point by Badgley.
He did have a lead.
He
did have a lead, as a matter of fact.
10-point lead.
He got the thirsties out there, don't he?
Following the touchdown, Badgley out
Nah.
there to kick it away.
Hell no.
And here comes a return from
I'll
just
take
beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Birdman. He said, oh, no. That's the champ, man. You can't get rid of the champ.
Who?
Bird, man.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And
Let me
their
tell you something.
deficit a
Let me tell you
little
something.
wider than it
Let me
was
tell you
at
something.
halftime. Does that
Bird
touchdown
thought
matter to go change
somehow
the
finna
fate?
beg him to play this
At least
motherfucking
a little
game.
bit, because now
He didn't know he gonna get hit in the head and somebody gonna snatch his purse that fast. Yeah, his spot took with no Texas back. Okay, bet.
So from
Oh,
the
you don't want to
36
play the
now,
phone? Okay,
1st
bet.
and 10. They'll give to Elliott. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. With that last carry, he's now over 8,000 career rushing yards.
All right, big applause. Lots of clapping for this one, right? Think about it this way. Along the way, he has passed Hall of Famer Terrell
Right.
Davis.
I feel like he had like the
Now he's starting
Seahawks or
to
somebody.
approach another Hall
He
of
wasn't
Famer
playing his
in
games. What he
Arizona.
wasn't doing.
Hey.
He went like 2 games, no reply, no text, no reply, no text. I remember that.
To midfield, but no further,
Okay,
just a yard
get him
there.
out of there.
Didn't he say like something happened to his like power went off or some
But in my
shit?
Internet.
estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Guess what we said? Guess what we said?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on
Guess
the
what we
last
said?
run.
Where your fucking phone been for 3 days?
What it is.
4,
Gonna
5
run
days.
again here with Pollard.
You ain't had a phone in 5 days? Like, no,
He is
fuck no.
tackled inside the 49.
I don't care if the power is off. 30 seconds. Hey, man, my power off, doc. I don't know when I'm get it back.
There are
Okay, cool,
times
baby.
this game is
Go to
about
a computer or
patience, isn't
something.
it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that
Yeah,
may get
yo,
him
Theo
going.
said,
Say maybe
Theo
that
said
gives
that
him a
now.
little juice, 'cause you're right, he
Stop
struggled.
your
just in the
lies,
first
your
half.
foolish girl.
And I know the great
Justine,
ones always
Justine.
think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
What I say about B-Sox? About not trading? What I say about B-Side? I guess I said that's a couple motherfuckers that won't ever trade with. Yeah. B-Sox on the list. Titans on the list. BX on the list.
Pollard going to try to right side. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
B-Side, get on the mic, B-Side. I tell you why you on the list.
On that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down.
Y'all do me bad. Y'all do me bad right now. You think I ain't gonna forget this shit? Real call of time. 2 seconds.
Come on, man. It's 2 people tackling him.
Maybe by about a yard.
How many yards he fouled for?
Figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down.
And he gonna pay for his barbarism.
And he's able to hook up the
That's what my boy said on 300. You will pay for your barbarism. He cut that motherfucker arm off. He had that cherry roll up there.
Maybe just let this tight end.
And the Cowboys are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. It'll be first and goal when we come back.
I'm telling you what I need. I need Roberson and I need the second round corner out of Cleveland. That's what I need. I'll be a Super Bowl watching motherfucker with them two. Pay for your barbarism.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football
people I need on my team. I get them this year. They already be X-Factor
able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal.
I'll be set to lose by 30, not 40 next year. I'll cut the motherfucking 10 point down on they dog ass, man.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. Third and goal.
I like where I am. I just got to be patient.
We'll take this into the end zone for a touchdown. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And
Rab out here, 5-on-1.
Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way.
Rab getting a bad draft pick this year. That's all.
Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
You know it. We know it. He gonna pay for that motherfucking timeout, and I ain't talking about just right now. He gonna pay for that for a motherfucking while. Then gonna teach me a good game. Now I'm
to return. It's a pretty good return here.
Yeah.
Get this up to the
now
29.
You beat his ass. He had time for me though. He gonna go back and send me a direct message. I damn near blocked him on this motherfucker app.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll run with Barkley. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach, he's in big trouble.
On second down, Barkley fighting through. He's still on his feet, and he's going to get this.
Thomas, he putting on a show for you, man.
181 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
Putting on the show, man. It's 17-14, man.
He gave you a 3-point lead.
Dog, right.
He done gifted that to you.
They'll run on first down. Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Jabril Cox there on the tackle.
This can get a little risky right here, but we're going to try it out.
And you wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Open man right side is Ingram.
They don't let me fall for it.
24-yard line after a game.
I got 36 yards passing.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches.
In the third quarter.
Him do there
fourth quarter.
Almost 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge.
Hold on.
Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days.
No,
But you can
not the
flex him
pass.
out. You can run wide
Tell him to get on this motherfucking dog
and that's how he'll shred a defense.
It's
that
amazing.
That motherfucker.
The Giants on third
That
down.
motherfucker got a goddamn kick return. Yards.
This will be 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous run. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
I ain't short here with everything closed, man. Like, I tried to pass.
You gotta make them be open. Do the shit you be doing to me. Do it.
So here we go.
Do the same fucking shit you do to me. That's what you need to be doing right now.
7-yard attempt.
Get out there on that motherfucking sideline. 1-8 dust mark. A cricket fucking away.
I can't even get to that.
Out of bounds sideline.
Get to the out of bounds.
Get there. No, I believe in you.
Yeah, Lawrence out here slapping me, man. I'm staying in the pocket out here.
That's what I be wanting to see. Do the same goddamn shit every game. Do it the same. Bring the same energy. Bring it to the table. We need to see it.
Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
I know one thing. Wherever you go,
last touchdown drive they
Joe
had very
will be next
balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge.
That's one motherfucker you can lock in with. Don't worry about the other 30 goddamn teams.
Damn it.
2 of y'all motherfuckers together for sure. I love it. I love that 36-yard pass. That's a smash. That's motherfucking
running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Right.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Let's go, defense.
Now Pollard. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
This fella goddamn cool, but you ain't get this motherfucking check, cool.
10th carry now for Elliott.
Oh, get that motherfucker. See?
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Getting 9 yards.
So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing.
Listen, it's 3 things
you can come back
that just ruin this game
if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory,
I can take the cornerback down, making certain kicks and shit like that. I can take that on some bad throws.
Trying to run forward with Pollard.
But when I'm hitting the motherfucking running back 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and I know it's a 5-yard game, that's a problem. 5 fucking yards.
And he'll work
2nd and 5. I made a great play.
2nd down. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
Every safety is the dumbest motherfucker I ever seen. The safety is watching the same play over and over. 99 recognition. recognition, 8-8 recognition,
So the Cowboys
man coverage zone. The goddamn receiver run by him and stop.
Game that looks like it's going to go down
And
the
then
wire.
when the ball get through, he still don't fucking break on the ball.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now in this situation,
You got motherfuckers thinking they
no hurry to run a play
sweet
really
out here
fast.
throwing this goddamn ball now. Brooks don't think that no more.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Draw play, Elliott.
It's tough, man. It's tough. I don't even want to throw the ball. There ain't nobody else.
It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Come outside. Listen to the thing. Come outside. You know that their receiver wouldn't fly though.
They go to Elliott again. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
He finna do it. How much time left, bro?
50 seconds.
You up?
To throw, Prescott. Flush to his right.
Oh,
And that is incomplete.
kick
He
it
can't
off,
hold
baby.
on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Here's Prescott.
Oh, good shit, Joe.
Man over the middle, and it's complete.
Damn, man.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
I said let them score.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter.
Look at this shit right there.
CD, there didn't
Look
seem
at this
to be
shit
much resistance there down near
Hit
the
that
goal
motherfucker
line.
4 yards.
What I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively, because to me, they look like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here.
All right, Brooks.
You get more than 36 yards passing.
They will send this one away.
You need to run a motherfucker wide receiver reverse, don't you, my boy?
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
B-Sox said throw that motherfucker deep and say it was over against him. They all talking about B-Sox.
The Giants
Throw that
offense at the line
same
ready to begin
motherfucking
their
rap,
next
cuz.
drive. They only need a field goal.
Throw that
Obviously,
same
the
rap.
clock a huge
They
factor
been
that
throwing
we're watching
himself
that.
from here
What
to
do they need to
that
do
break.
here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to
I
get
can't
you
wait.
out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage.
can't
Then
wait.
when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you got a
like a
decision.
touchdown right here.
Oh, come on, man. It's one-on-one.
Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see
You
how
look
they
at that
handle
motherfucker,
it. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Joe ain't playing this good. That was a terrible play by Joe right there. Chilly thing, man, too. See, Joe supposed to be up. He supposed to be up 4.
Yeah, right.
They'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down after a gain of about 9, and compounding things, it's now 3rd down as well.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play
They
because
gonna
that was a
cut it
take
right there
what you
for my
can get
boy. Them
situation.
8 yards, they
Got
gonna
it to the
cut
tight
it, my
end.
guy.
Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Uh-oh. He damn near got him. He did. If he looked at that receiver one more.
This defense going to bring out a couple extra DBs here on 3rd and a yard.
Yeah. Oh, God.
He's
Now,
back
what
to
I do
throw.
right here, I send some pressure to him.
And that's going to be a first down as he's out of bounds to stop the clock. 15 seconds to play.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understanding of where they are on the field?
I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here.
All I need about 10.
So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the officials saw as this play will stand as is.
Little 10, you in play.
Back to throw. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. So everything hanging in the balance, resting on the right foot of Michael Badgley. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm going to run and throw it out of bounds.
He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Oh, I missed it. Oh, just made it.
And it is good.
Woo, shit.
He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And
That's
the
tough.
Giants win the
football
game.
Ain't no way for me.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And I tell you, these division games never
man, that
for
was
the faint
tough.
of heart, but they come through with a tight victory here on the road.
And you find yourself working harder in a game like this.